of Pride. Proudly presented by Pet Food Express and Broadway San Jose.
Happy Pride Sunday, my friends. Live picture there on the parade route, where we know here at CBS Bay Area as your community station, it is about the parade, but it's also about the people in the parade. And you know, it's been a month of celebrations. In fact, in Oakland, city leaders held a ceremony to raise the Pride flag on top of City Hall. There it is, and they're in Oakland. With the cheers right there, the flag is visible from miles around. You know, the Bay Area and San Francisco has been the epicenter of Pride celebrations, but don't count out the town. Our Itai Hod brings you the story of Oakland's booming gay nightclub scene.
Less than a month since the opening of their new bar, Fluid 510, Sean Sullivan and his business and life partner, Richard Fuentes, are already swamped with a rush of customers, an eclectic mix of people, many of them LGBTQ.
We stand for gay, for straight, for everyone in the community.
With 2 bars and a dance floor, this 5,000 square foot venue could easily rival some of the most iconic hotspots in San Francisco. But this place is nowhere near the Castro. It's way across the bay in Oakland.
We're planting the seeds and taking the baby steps to start to create foot traffic for all of downtown Oakland.
For years, Oaklanders looking for a fun gay night on the town had to either cross the bridge or hop on BART. No matter how hard it tried, the city known as the sunny side of the Bay has always lived in the shadow of its neighboring gay mecca. But that might be changing. Peter Gamez is the president of Visit Oakland. He says as LGBTQ acceptance increases and remote working grows, so is the need for local gay bars and restaurants.
There's definitely a renaissance going on. You can see it by the amount of new bars and businesses. I believe that in the LGBT community, there's going to be up to 7 new businesses on one street alone.
According to George Smith, the vice president of Oakland Pride, there's a reason for that. He says, unlike San Francisco, his city's LGBTQ community is a lot more diverse.
It's very important that we have a hometown watering spot, you know, in a place to dance and have fun.
A 2020 survey by the Bay Area Queer Nightlife Coalition found that African Americans, women, and transgender people said they didn't feel safe or included in most of San Francisco's nightlife spaces. It's one of the reasons Jalen Wesley says he prefers going out in Oakland.
We're more in the center, and that's something that's unique, something I don't always feel in San Francisco.
And it's not just gay bars that are experiencing a boom lately. According to Visit Oakland, the city has seen a double-digit increase in tourism spending for the 2nd year in a row. Sean and Richard say they're optimistic.
We want to offer a different experience, and an experience where you could create memories with your friends and your family.
Now they're hoping to find that proverbial pot of gold. This one might just be at the end of Oakland's rainbow.
All right, thank you so much, Itai Hod. Yeah, we know that the conversation is down here on the parade route, but also we see you in Oakland. We see you in all parts of the Bay. That statistic struck me that so many people who are LGBTQ+, who are gender nonconforming, don't feel safe in San Francisco's nightlife scene. That should be instructive to bar owners out there, right?
Yeah, you know, I think especially with the series of murders within our trans women of color and trans black women,
right?
You know, especially as a black trans woman, I do get very anxious going to places because, you know, we are being kind of ostracized just by living. And so, you know, especially within the LGBTQIA community, we can be divided, and we are divided, and we need to come together. And I think, like I always say, you know, it's the power of numbers. And if we all come together in unity, we can change this world upside down. But there is just, you know, this hierarchy of, you know, black trans women were put at the bottom, you know, and that we have to stay at the bottom. And so we literally have to, you know, claw our way to the top, and that shouldn't be, and it's exhausting. And so especially as a opera singer, you know, maneuvering in a classical field where I know most companies would not want me because, you know, I'm trans, and also there is a lot of racial divide, racism within the classical community that, you know, I think they're still a bit behind and they're working towards diversity. But when it comes to diversity and feeling wanted, you know, it's more than just the words. It's more than just.
It's the action.
Yes, it's the action.
It's the you're hired.
Exactly.
It's
yes.
the you're hired. Yep. All right. So let's talk about this. Oakland is planting its pride flag there, likely always mindful of those who planted it in the Castro, not far from the crown jewel of the LGBTQ neighborhood, as we call it, the Castro. You know, part of its charm are those red velvet seats, but just recently the city decided to allow the owners to rip those seats out as the theater undergoes renovation, and that's where I met my co-host Brianna Sinclair first. Brianna, changes at the theater. You're probably hearing some people sounding off about those changes. What are your thoughts? Do you want to share it? Because it's a hot button issue.
You know, I think...
I put you in the hot
yes.
seat. How about this? What do you feel when you go to the Castro Theater, just speaking to legacy?
I think the legacy of the Castro Theater is, you know, it's beautiful, but also I want to feel included. And I think that's a hard thing. Black trans women of color, you know, Black gender nonconforming folks, they want to feel involved and wanted. And so I just hope for the future development of the Castro that we are included in this movement, you know.
So book Brianna at the Castro. Hey, we got to move forward in this broadcast, but our team will continue following the developments at the Castro Theater. We know it's a hot button personal issue to so many people, but we'll continue following it. Still had people giving hope, love, and pride to our trans community by making sure clothing matches identity. Something maybe you at home had never had to think about, but it's real. How a trans athlete also finds spaces in roller derby with so many other LGBTQ plus athletes, and your chance to help ensure that they have a place to play in the future. And Pride house parties, just a reminder, you can post yours. Look at this, TV appropriate house pride picture right there. You can do this as well. Hashtag KPIX, Hope, Love, Pride. Just like Johnny Scruff, who has a house party. Johnny, take it away.
One of America's formerly great parties seems to compete with each other about how much they can dehumanize and put young people at risk. We all need to stand up, speak out against that hate, and we need to pass legislation to protect the LGBTQ community. And I'm so proud to be here where people are welcomed and there's pride, and to ride with the greatest speaker of all time.
What do you think you'd be able to do if you were in the Senate?
I want to be a champion for the whole state and make sure that we protect the LGBTQ community here, that California remains a welcoming, loving place for people to be their authentic selves.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.